Hello, good morning. I thought I'd actually do a little vlog today, mainly just like a little catch-up vlog. I feel like the last few weeks of videos have been cruise videos, which have been absolutely amazing. And I dyed my hair a bit darker the other day and I'm actually loving it again. I feel like my frontal lobe developed late and I need to stop. To be fair, I did that strand test on my hair when I was bleaching it and it was all sticking up and I had to give up with it. What are you doing, honey? But it's a new hair, tan's on, nails are done because I need to pack because in a couple of days I'm going down to the office, which my work is based like South Midlands, so annoying. But with my first like long journey in my new car by myself, so that's actually like, it's kind of exciting but also kind of nerve-wracking. But we're rambling. Hello, Percy Pig. I also got engaged, which I'm actually not wearing the ring right now because I'm just chilling at home, but I got engaged, which is really exciting. I feel like we can have a little like mini engagement chat, a little book haul that I've done, what like some food I'm eating and all that good stuff. So a big old catch-up vlog. But yeah, I'm having my breakfast at 1 o'clock today. It's just been a busy morning. Percy, where do you want to go? He doesn't know. He likes to stand on the windowsill. We don't know. But sadly, it's my time of the month, but I still want to eat healthily because I've been on a weight loss journey anyway. Lost 5 pounds this year. It's been a bit of a slow weight loss, but it's happening and that's all that matters. But yeah, I just really want to try and lose a bit of weight now for my little, like, I'm going to have an engagement barbecue, and I'd like to lose a bit more weight for that. It's not for a few months anyway. So we're going to be a little bit stricter, but not on the weeks where it's like this, you know. But this is like my favourite breakfast at the minute, which I feel like is actually not bad at all. So I've really been enjoying toasting waffles. So these are 115 calories each and I have both of them. So what's that, like 250 for them? Quick maths. And then I have them with fruit. So fruit of choice, blueberries and strawberries at the minute, which are really nice. And then I've been putting some of this on top. This is incredible. It's agave nectar, natural sweetener and maple syrup flavour. I also have just the normal one that isn't maple syrup, but I've been loving this one. And it's 13.7 calories for a tablespoon. I probably put about 2 tablespoons on, to be honest though. But yeah, that is like my favourite little breakfast at the minute, which I feel like it's good for like sugary cravings when I'm on my period and good for also like weight loss and stuff like that because it's not actually too bad for you at all. So yeah, I actually have no idea how many calories are in fruit and stuff. 40 calories for 100 grams of these, but this whole thing is 150, so I don't have anywhere near that, to be honest. And then strawberries doesn't say, but I don't have loads of these left because yeah, I have actually finished this now because I've been having this loads recently and loving it. So yeah, let's make some breakfast. Honestly, it's literally like 1:10, but I don't know if I'll have this as a lunch or I'll have lunch at like 3. And like maybe my time today will be a bit skew with, but tea. How cute is this mug as well? And my waffles, which is 1 large strawberry and then a few blueberries. Not too many because, you know, We don't have loads. Oh, Percy's ruining it and being his litter now. Here it is with a gorge cup of tea as well. It's stunning, honestly. I don't know how many calories it is, to be honest. Sometimes I calorie count, sometimes I don't. Just more like making conscious decisions and working out at least like 3 times a week. Or sometimes twice a week, like this week when I have to go to work for like 2 days. I thought I would do a mini book segment of the vlog here. Excuse all the hair. I've just moved a cushion and Percy slept on it, and then all his hair is just, and the walls are black, so you can just see like all this stuff lying around. But I thought I'd do a little book segment. I'm gonna do like my top books of April, so kind of like a reading wrap up. I read 19 books last month, but my top 2, I'll talk about them because I feel like it's just a bit boring to go through every single book. And I did it on TikTok, kind of like yes, no, or maybe. If you want to see that, I think my TikTok's just Lorraine Dewhurst. It's more like book content at the minute, but I try and do like a few little things in between as well. But my favourite book of April was, of course, Abby Jimenez with Say You'll Remember Me. I loved this book so much. I think this came out on the 1st and I did pre-order it. I think I got double points on this as well, so that's quite nice. But yeah, this is about a girl and a guy who meet. He's a vet and she brings this little kitten in that she's found, and he's just a bit of a dick at first, and then they meet again, they hit it off, and she kind of look at him like, are you asking me out or not? They go on this amazing date, but then she has to move home and look after her mum, who I think has Alzheimer's or dementia. I can't remember. I think it's Alzheimer's, and she has to move home and it's far away, and it's just them kind of being like, can we really do long distance after just one good day? And like, but they just can't stop thinking about each other. And I love the Taylor Swift name. But yeah, this book was so cute. 5 out of 5. I rarely give a book 5 stars, but I feel like this isn't Yours Truly level for me by her. That's Infinity Stars, but this was incredible. I think I love this. I think I might even love this more than Just for the Summer, or I can't decide if that's like a 4.75. Yeah, I think I love this one more. But yeah, I love her books so much. If you haven't picked any up yet, they're just incredible. Then next, for one, how stunning is this book? Okay, I got this on Amazon. This is Bull Moon Rising by Ruby Dixon. I think this series is called The Artificial Guild or something like that. I've got the next book in the series pre-ordered. I think that might be July, August or September. That kind of time of year, I want to say. I loved this book. Ruby Dixon did Ice Planet Barbarians, which I feel like it does have plot, don't get me wrong, but it is just more like smutty and stuff like that. So I was expecting this to be similar, but I'm just loving My Tours at the minute. So I just randomly picked this up, and it's like £10 on Kindle. So Owen actually bought me the book for holiday and I took it away with me. I was like, oh, what a treat. There is obviously like some smut and stuff in this, but like, I honestly feel like the actual plot was just really interesting and really exciting, but I feel like them 2 main characters could have had a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more yearning for me, a little bit more tension. That's why this is a 4-star and not 5, but I still really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to pick the next book up because you meet the characters in this book for the next one. But this really surprised me and I really loved it, and I feel like if you don't mind monster romances, if you kind of like a fantasy world, this was so good. This actually is my favourite Ruby Dixon book that I've ever read, so I really, really like this book. Percy has decided to join me now, but it's fine. I thought I'd just do like a mini haul of like some books that I've bought recently. But yeah, I just have like a mini book haul. But yeah, I have a mini little book haul, so let's go through some of them. I got God of Malice, the German deluxe edition, honestly just for this. Like, how cool is that? The artwork is really cool inside. But yeah, this was off eBay. I think it was around £17. But yeah, it sits next to like my English versions of this series and like on my dark romance shelf. But just I'm obsessed. If I find like deluxe editions or like special editions of any of my favourite books or authors, I just have to buy them, like no matter what the language is. It also came with like this random little card of Killian, which kind of cool. Next, Mariana Zapata brought out a new book after 2 years, The Things We Water. Let me just say, she's my favourite author ever. No one else compares, and I love her till the day I die. And yeah, I rated this a 4.5. I love this so much. I can't explain, sorry my phone cut me off, but I can't explain why I didn't love this as much if you hadn't read it, but I feel like there were certain points where the woman was kind of like, I like you, and he wasn't really doing anything back even though he did. And in my head there was no reasoning for that, and it just felt like there was just not really a reason. So that's the only reason why I've rated it slightly down. But yeah, I love this book. It's about a girl that has a magical puppy and she wants to keep him safe and figure out like what he is. So she goes to this community of like all magical, like mythical beings, and she has to like marry someone to stay there, but she has a year to decide. But yeah, it was really, really good, and I love this book. And I love just being back in like her worlds and like her writing again. Next, Culty by Mariana Zapata. So this is, I think, a German edition again. I got this for £13. It is a bit flimsy. It is a bit wrecked. There's like a scuff. So like this is a used book, but I just really like the cover of it. And again, Culty is like my favourite book ever to exist. This and Fourth Wing, best books ever. So it's just like a cute addition to have, really. But yeah, I kind of thought it'd be a bit better quality. But it's used and it's like an old book, so I don't know what I expected. But yeah, I got this because I love it. My favourite book. It deserves... I've got like a shelf of just all her books, and this one like stands at the front. I'll show you a little shelf overview now, actually. But yeah, I'm actually loving how my bookcase looks at the minute. So I've got like ice hockey at the bottom. I think this is like random romance books, and then just some of my favourites at the front. I've not read First Time Caller yet, actually. I might save that for this Sunday and have like a proper go of it. I was going to read it on holiday, and then life got in the way. But yeah, this is my Ali Hazelwood Shrine. Love all my special editions. Loving this bit. And then Mariana Zapata, me just graduation pic at the back. But yeah, my little Culty is standing. I want every version of like all these books. And then I have Abby Jimenez, and then behind, I think it's The Kane Brothers by Megan Quinn. And then this is a random one as well. I think there's some books behind there, but random, like, what do you call it? Fantasy, alien, or anything like that section. And then over here, I did actually get more of these special editions. I showed these in my last book video. But yeah, really liking this bit. And then I've got my Fourth Wing and random Harry Potter. Look at this little candle. Smells like she's reading fantasy again. A dark romance bit, Cowboys, Boys of Tommen, and then a Throttled series, or no, Dirty Air series. And then random little bit at the bottom. But yeah, loving this at the minute. But I have said to Owen I need better and bigger bookshelf space. So we don't really know what we're doing with that. I don't know if I can keep them in here, or if they just need their own space in the living room or somewhere. So if you have any ideas, let me know. But I need some more space because I've got a lot of books pre-ordered this year. Speaking of house things as well, which is really exciting, we should be getting a hallway and kitchen flooring redone. We're just waiting. I think we're going to hear about it today if we're actually going to go ahead with that, because we changed the kitchen floor at the start of last year, and the kitchen floor and the hallway have been like two separate woods that just don't really look right together for a whole like year and a bit now, because we have a load of samples. We were going to tile the floor in the hallway and then just leave this room as is and maybe change it one day. But we got this house at a steal. I think our mortgage rate or whatever was like 1.6. We pay like hardly anything for this house. So when they go up, we got a 5-year fixed rate as well. So when they go up, I think 2027, we just think that we wanted to leave here at first, but now we're thinking we're going to stay. So we're just going to put like a bit more effort into it, because I love this house and I like it, but I just like going on holiday and exploring and spending my money on live in rather than my actual house. And I feel like I've kind of decided now that I want to actually finish the house and stop wasting money on holidays, which is so difficult. Do you know how hard it is knowing that I'm not getting on a plane at any point this year? I mean, I did just have a cruise, but normally we'd go away. Like last year, I think we did Paris, Ghent in Belgium, and a cruise. So that's the kind of life I really want. I just don't have that. So it's literally, it doesn't really matter. I feel like it's nicer to have a house that feels finished. Or is it, I love memories. I'm rambling. But yeah, we were going to do that. And then Owen's dad is a tiler, and he had loads of expensive, nice, leftover, like, tiles that, like, would affect tiles. And he said he's got enough to do our kitchen and hallway. And then for this room, I think we're going to carpet it. It's just like a dark brown, and it's the same in the hallway. So I think we're going to carpet this room and get the others like a light wood when you come in, and also in the kitchen, like the tile that his dad's got. So hopefully he can do that. He said he'd do it this month, and then one of the businesses he works for rang up and said that they smashed some of their tiles and they might need the spares. But he said he's going to give them like a week, so we should figure out today if he's going to go ahead with it this month or not. And yeah, we're having an engagement barbecue in a couple of months, so I'd like the house to feel a bit more done for that. After all that's done, we're going to do a bit more work on the garden, and then I think September this year we're going to start on our bedroom. We're going to get a new bed. We're going to actually paint and do something, because that room, honestly, there's just a bed in there. A bed and like a laundry basket. We have no bedside tables, nothing. We've just left it because we don't want to start the room until we really know what we wanted with it. And other rooms, like last year we did the kitchen, so we tiled, painted, panelled and changed the flooring of the kitchen. Then the garden had a makeover, like quite a big one, to be fair. We had like nothing in there. Now we've got really nice furniture, like a barbecue fire pit, like we had it landscaped. We've got loads of stuff, so we're going to do a bit more to it though. But yeah, there's just like a lot happened last year. And obviously we went away a bit too much because that's just who we are, and we're really annoying like that. My phone cut me off again. But yeah, this year is going to be more focused on the house and making it just feel a bit more like our home, because it does in like this room feels really cozy. We'll probably like change stuff up a bit, but yeah, the bedroom needs a proper sort out. I need a proper space for my books and the flooring. My phone, ever since I broke my phone camera, it just likes to cut me off and won't film clips for long. I think it just exhausts itself. But yeah, let's have like half a watermelon or something, because I'm so hungry. I need something. And then I'm going to make some healthy pizzas for tea, which is like one of my favourite things. We normally have it for lunch on like random like weekends, but I just forgot that I had them. But yeah, let's have half a watermelon and then we can have some tea later. Let's have some. This is about half a watermelon, half the mini one. I'm so hungry, I just need something, and then I'll make tea. I look a tiny bit more presentable because we just went to the shop. It is boiling at the minute, but I've got some waffle fries in the air fryer, and I like to make these like healthy pizzas. So if you get these Persian style flatbreads, we like to make a pizza on them. So it's 285 calories for the bread. Then Owen's gonna have this like lean chicken breast. I'm gonna put this sauce on. I just put like whatever tomato-y sauce that I have, and then I've got like a bowl of mozzarella. I just tried to find what do you call them? Veg corn pepperoni slices. They just didn't have any, which is really annoying, but I got myself a water when I have a big drive. But at Asda they had these takeaway salt and pepper tenders. They were under £2, so I thought I'll try them. They had some cocktail sausages, so I could always put these on the side for like a bit of protein, or I'm not really going to be getting any. And then we just got some ibuprofen and some toothpaste, so nothing exciting. But yeah, I'm going to they're in the oven, the air fryer. I need to put the oven on and then sort these little pizzas out. But yeah, I feel like it's just, if you want to have a pizza but like not as, they're just not as bad. But again, it's not like the lowest of low calories. You could just use a wrap or anything, but I like a thick base. I do, and I won't lie. Tea is all done. I'm sorry. Look how gorgeous that looks. This is like the nicest kind of like little pizza ever without having a whole load of pizza, because I've not ate loads today. I'm gonna have this and I'm gonna have an ice cream for dessert because I've been obsessed with bubblegum ice cream. My favourite thing about being an adult is knowing that you've got free will and like an adult job. So I spent like £5-6 on bubblegum ice cream at Booths because I've just been craving it. But yeah, when it's been sunny, I've been loving having an ice cream for dessert. So I've got like cornet, sauce, and a mini flake. Like, I'm going all out for this. I just love bubblegum ice cream. I don't know what it is. I love these as well. I do have like, what do you call it? Oh, this brand as well. I've got so much ice cream stuff. I've got Wallings, like raspberry ripple ice cream. I've got vanilla, honestly, but I'm in my bubblegum era. Let's just see if I can actually do this nicely now. I'm probably not gonna. Oh, I left it out for a bit so it's proper soft, which is good. I don't have an ice cream scoop though, which is really annoying. So I'm just gonna have to like plop it in. Oh, that sounds like something's breaking. Owen, you having an ice cream? This is the best day of my life. I can't wait to have this. Hello, sorry I actually forgot to vlog anything after the ice cream, but God, that was a good ice cream. I had another one last night. I'm now at Rugby Services just charging up my car because I've just driven like 3 hours and I've got like hopefully not much longer. I actually have no idea how far I am, but I thought, oh, I've got a sensory thing to launch. Oh, it's just someone charging their car next to me. But I got a croissant for M&S at the services, so that's my lunch sorted. And I randomly got some poppadoms because I'm going to see my friend later, and not other friend, and I asked them if they wanted anything, and one of them said they like these mini poppadoms, but they're not the M&S ones. I think they're like the lime ones, but I was like, just in case I can't find the others later, we've got a backup. Mango chutney mini poppadoms, why not? So I feel like once we get to the hotel, we can do a little engagement chat, and then I can end the video just in case anyone is interested in any little chats, I guess. I have no idea how much this is costing me. I should be looking. Oh, £12 right now. And I'm on about 200 miles, so that's not too bad, is it? Can't complain. I've never plugged my car in ever because Owen does it. I've never like gone to a supercharger or anything by myself, so I'm really proud of myself today. Also, I'm not wearing the ring because I don't know, it's in my bag. I've not called off the engagement. Even I like wear it all the time. I don't really wear it at home or anything like that. I don't know. Just wear it when I go out, but like not driving. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to scoff a croissant and then I'll see you when I get to my little hotel, which is a cute hotel I've stayed at before. The people are all nice. I think I've just got a room for like one person, It's just nice though. I feel comfortable there, and it's about 10 minutes from the office, so can't complain. Tell you what though, I'm gonna have to buy this. It's 22 degrees, what the hell? Charging is a little bit annoying on a longer journey because I don't have a long range car, but it's so much cheaper than fuel. Like, it costs about £3 to £4 to fully charge this at our house overnight, and then I mean work will pay for this, but say if they didn't, it'll probably only cost me £20, and it would never cost me in fuel £20 to get to Northampton and back. It's crazy. 10 minutes remaining, and then I can set back off. It's about 2 o'clock right now. I've arrived. Here's my little room. I've stayed here before. How cute is this? But yeah, it's just in West Haddon. I've got like mirror, fan, ironing, extra pillows, water, hot chocolate, little biscuits and all that stuff. And then look, I love the the keys here because it's an actual key. How cute. But yeah, just a little toilet. There's a shower around the corner. Can't complain. Gorgeous. It's like 22 degrees. I love this little village called, I think it's West Haddon, and it's just loads of little I don't know, like thatched roof houses and stuff. I just think it's the cutest. But yeah, I'm just gonna work for a bit now, catch up on anything that I missed, and then I'll do a bit of makeup to go and see my friends, just so I don't look like this. I'm a bit sweaty, to be honest. I have been loving though. Let me see if I can show you. This, it's Over Makeup UV Mist 50, like, what do you call this, sun protection SPF. I've really been enjoying it. You can just spray it like over your makeup. Sprayed it on my arms and chest as well. But yeah, I'll work for a bit and then unpack and do my makeup. I'm so glad there's an iron in this room though. I think I went to a premiere in last time I had a work thing, there was no iron. So I just looked a bit like crumply for work. I don't want to look like that. Put some makeup on so I don't feel dead. I actually can't see anything though. The light is so bright that I've got this like one sliver that I can put my eyes in without them watering. My makeup looks horrific today though. I feel like I just had to like quickly put a bit on so I don't feel ugly, but oh my god, look at it glistening. But yeah, I got engaged on holiday, which if you haven't seen any of my holiday vlogs, I think they're the last 4 vlogs on here. I just wanted to say it in like a video as well. She wasn't expecting it at all. But look. Like, I hadn't sent him rings. Like, we'd spoken about it and stuff like that. And I said to him after our 5-year anniversary, I was like, we can get engaged after 5 years. I feel like I'm all right with that. Which was like a year ago. And then I think we booked that cruise around the same time. So he was like, oh, I've been given the green light now. I'll do it in a year. So like we'd enjoyed, I mean, to be fair, no, it wasn't a year. It was like 8 months after our 5-year anniversary because it's 6 years in August. But yeah, I hadn't really sent him any ring. Do you know what's really annoying as well? I was going to wear this green colour on holiday and then I went for peach instead. And if I'd had like an inkling or something, I mean, I wouldn't have known what the ring had looked like anyway. But we'd spoken about it before, like here and there, but we'd never really like properly planned it. Like I was just assuming that we'd probably get engaged when I was 30, so like 2.5 years. So when I turned around, I was like, I thought he'd fallen over for so long. I didn't see the ring. I was like, what are you doing on the floor? Apparently I'd turned around waiting for pictures so much that he had to like move some rocks on the floor, so I'd turn around. But it was really nice. It was like a secluded area of Skolden. I think that's how you pronounce it, which was really nice. Another woman got proposed to on the cruise and it was dead nice. We were just like chatting at the same place. But yeah, it's like a diamond in the middle, a gold band, and then green like either side, emerald green. I actually don't know anything about rings. But yeah, literally, I wouldn't have even known what, like, ring I'd really want. But I actually love this. Like, I feel like he's done so well for, like, just picking it himself, which is crazy. He has it engraved as well, but you won't actually be able to see it. And it says always, and it's just like one of our favourite quotes from Harry Potter, you know, when Snape says like, no, Dumbledore's like, after all this time, and he's like, always. That's like just our kind of like, I mean, it's probably like a lot of people's thing that loves Harry Potter, but yeah, it's just like one of our things, which just makes it even more special. I don't know much about it, to be honest. I think he got it so it, like, when we get married, it should fit nicely with a ring as well. He was telling me about it, but I don't know if you can tell. I don't have my ears pierced. I don't wear any jewellery. I don't really know anything about any jewellery. So I was just like, it all sounds good. It all sounds good. But yeah, I can't believe I have a fiance, which is crazy. But yeah, I just feel like I wanted to properly chat about it, to be honest. I don't really know when we want to get married, because I just wasn't really expecting it at all. I feel like I said that so many times, but I feel like because I wasn't expecting it, I wasn't even thinking about it. But probably like think about getting married, like maybe start planning in like 2 years or something. There's just like something that might be happening in about 2 years, and I can't really say anything. I can say something, I just don't want to. Like, it's just like a personal thing in like 2 years, so I don't know whether to like get that out the way and then start planning the wedding, or plan it with this other thing happening. But yeah, we'll have to see. I'm really excited though. We've got an engagement barbecue sorted, which will be really nice in like a month or so. We're in May, a couple months away. Hopefully it's good weather. We were gonna like book a venue, but then we just decided that we just didn't really want a venue. I don't know, I just feel like it's like all these different friend groups that don't really hang around with each other or know each other that well in a room. It'd be awkward, but I feel like our house, it just feel a bit more intimate. It might feel a bit squished, but it'd feel like intimate and fun, and just like have drinks, have food. I'm going to try and get a pizza oven as well, hopefully, and we can have like pizzas coming out. But yeah, it's just going to be like a friend one, really, because I've invited too many people to have family there as well. But I don't really have loads of family in the UK anyway, so I'll probably just see them. And I think they're all like away, or like a lot of them anyway. But yeah, we've got the engagement barbecue sorted as long as the weather's nice. If not, we're just gonna have to do it in the rain, I guess, or just plan it for like another weekend when everyone's free. But getting a date was difficult for that, let alone a wedding. But yeah, I'm really excited. I feel like all my friends are really excited as well. I've got some like lovely cards, and like my family decorated. I'll put a picture. When I got back from the cruise, my family had decorated our house. It was so cute. And left some Prosecco out. So yeah, honestly, my friends like literally were crying. My mum cried. It was just amazing. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to have a proper think about when we actually want to get married. But he knows that I want a long engagement, which is good, because I've always said that like I'm just not bothered about getting married before 30 really, but I can get engaged, not too bothered about getting married. But yeah, not too much to say. My friends have already been asking me about hen do's. Nashville, here we come. No, I'd love Nashville, but like that's just a lot of money. I'll go Nashville at one point, but that is like the dream. But yeah, it's just surreal still. But yeah, I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna end the video here because I'm gonna go see some of my work friends that I haven't seen since, so we can all like celebrate again. I feel like I've not seen all my friends properly yet. I think I've only seen one friend so far. So we only got back like literally 2 weeks ago. So I'm gonna be like seeing everyone over the next few weeks, and it's kind of like prolonging all the excitement. But yeah, sorry this is like a 7-minute clip of me talking, but I hope you enjoyed this little catch up, what I eat in a day, book catch ups, engagement catch up and all that. But if you want me to like a proper, I don't know, video all about the engagement and wedding plans and ideas and anything like that, let me know if anyone is interested. But yeah, I'll see you soon for a brand new video. Oh.